Let the final battle begin. I couldn't have stated it better myself. Off to Dr. Wily's castle. Or Dr. Wily's pagoda. I don't know where this idea came from. I stand by my theory that Dr. Wily grows steadily more insane with each Mega Man game. But at least it looks cool, and it's different, so he has those two things going for him. But what he doesn't have going for him is this stage, because it is annoying. Much like the first Mr. X stage, this one is mostly vertical once we enter the castle itself, but first we have to deal with all of these fire tellies and Mets. And dodging them can be a pain because you don't have a lot of room. Things are very cluttered here and it makes it difficult to dodge. But believe it or not, that was the easy part. Now is when things get tough. Not because of the enemies, but because of something else. Speaking of the Tatibos, do they remind anyone else of the cannons from Super Mario Sunshine? The ones that were manned by the moles? Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from those guys. But I can think about it another time. Ow, you jerk! I was hoping to take you out before you hit me, but we couldn't do it. Lots of caterpillars here, so I hope you like seeing them. Okay, right up there. That is why this level is so difficult, because of the death spikes. They are not friendly, and because this section is vertical, it's all too easy for you to land on them. In a way, this sort of reminds me of the first stage of Dr. Wily's castle from Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge. Scratch that, it's the only stage in Dr. Wily's castle. It's a difficult stage because you have no prior knowledge of knowing where the death spikes are. You just have to know. Simple as that. All right. I was really lucky there because I wasn't really paying attention. Another thing that sucks about the stage is the fact that if you do take out the caterpillars, the power-ups they drop, if they drop any that is, will always fall through the gap or onto the death spikes. And that's not fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to time this correctly. Okay, good. Right. This is also very difficult. We'll need the rush jet, and we're gonna need to time it like that. Oh, that was close, but we have to do it again. And we did it. Good. Oh, that was something, right? Okay. We are finished here. And we're gonna make our way all the way to the right, where we are greeted by another Ben K. Okay? I tend to stay far away from this guy because there is a delay between his spinning of the spear and his throwing of the spear. Unfortunately, he does take a lot of hits, so you'll need to be patient. You'll need to be extremely patient. Charged shots are definitely the way to go when dealing with this dude. Okay. You'll want to make sure that the Yamato Spear is fully charged, because that will be your weapon of choice in the upcoming boss fight. But we still have some more gaps to cross, and not only that, we have a squid on. As if this level couldn't be even more difficult than it already is. I think this guy takes about 14 or 15 shots with the pea shooter of doom. And one more Cannon Joe, and we're done here. the Yamato Spear only has one sliver missing, so I'm going to power up the Silver Tomahawk. We'll need that once we eventually reach Dr. Wily. But for now, we need to equip the Yamato Spear. Actually, I changed my mind. We're gonna use the Pea Shooter of Doom for now. And then we'll switch to the Yamato Spear. Here's the first boss, Mechazaurus. It will spit fire at you. Unlike a dinosaur, more like a dragon. Now, as long as you're standing in the corner, he can't actually hit you. But you'll need to be careful that you don't accidentally jump into his fireballs, because that can happen all too easily. You need to use the platforms to your advantage, because that's the only way you're going to reach his eyes, which are his weak point. The Yamato Spear is his weakness. All right, got a good shot on him there. Ow! Completely missed. Yeah, his hitbox is kind of minimal, so you'll need to be very careful, and you'll need to aim accurately. The problem with the fireballs is they travel so fast. So you don't want to get too hasty in terms of jumping on the platforms. All right! Mechazaurus is extinct. So let's move on to stage 2 of Dr. Wily's castle. And guess what? This stage is also really annoying. Not because of death spikes, but because of ice physics. Yay! Because if skewering yourself wasn't bad enough, now you're slipping and sliding all over the place. How many E-tanks do we have? We have 8 E-tanks. So let's make it 9. And to start things off, we have the Curlingers from Blizzard Man's stage. And for some reason, I wasn't able to take them out with the power adapter. So back to the Pea Shooter of Doom. Oh, that is just what the doctor ordered. Oh, I forgot about the shield attackers. There are a bunch of shield attackers in this stage, so be very careful. You have been warned. But right now it's the Curlingers which are really destroying my health. And I just want to see if one of these guys will be kind enough to give me some health or some weapon energy. Survey says no. Why can't we ever have nice things? Speaking of which, disappearing block puzzles, everyone's favorite. There are 2 branching paths we can take. The latter will take us to some brain breaks, and the other one will take us to some Tatibos. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the rightmost path. So once again, pay close attention to the pattern in which they appear. By the way, this is the only disappearing block puzzle we will encounter in the game. Oh, my timing was a little off right there. Then again, I could stand around like a yahoo and get killed. All right. Oh, I forgot about those guys. Jeez, now I'm getting nailed by the shield attackers since I'm trying to rush my way through. Not the smartest option on my part. Well, if you guys wanted to see me epically fail, I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Okay, I know what I need to do. Jump, jump, jump again, and then jump, and once you're here, use the flame blast to melt the ice. There, that wasn't so difficult. As a whole, I think the Tatibos are easier to deal with than the brain breaks, because if you shoot the things on their heads, then they'll go ballistic. However, it should be worth noting that the path with the brain breaks also contains an E-tank, so it might be in your best interest to go down that path if you're running low. I, however, am not. Okay, that is that. Oh, and no, I want to be... Yes! Oh, that was close. All right, we're good to go in that department. So now we've got some more pits to cross, and we're going to be dealing with brain breaks regardless. All right, going to go all the way up here to grab some more weapon energy. Weapon energy right now to me is more valuable than health. Although, now that I think about it, I am running low on health. So let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, good. We didn't get skewered by the death spikes. And remember, the brain breaks, if you take out their top section, they'll get angry and then they're going to start jumping all over the place. Okay, we've reached the end. As a whole, that stage is much easier than the first one, in my opinion. All right, for this next fight, we'll need the windstorm. Meet Tank CS2. And its weakness is the windstorm. It lobs shots and fires deadly bubbles at you. Oh, and it's a cinch. You'd think after such a tough level, you'd have a tough boss, but no. See you guys next time.